The world's first nuclear bomb was invented as part of the Manhattan Project and was successfully tested on July 16, 1945 in New Mexico, USA. This first detonation, known as the Trinity Test, preceded the use of the atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, which brought an end to World War II. The Manhattan Project was a top-secret research and development undertaking during the World War II to develop the first atomic bomb, led by the J. Robert Oppenheimer. The project involved the scientists working at the various locations, including the Los Alamos, the New Mexico, where the bomb was designed. The Trinity Test on July 16, 1945, the first atomic device nicknamed the Gadget, 小工具, was successfully detonated in the desert near the Alamogordo, New Mexico. This test proved the feasibility, 可行性, of an atomic weapon, and led to the development of the bomb that would be used in the World War II. Following the successful Trinity Test, the U.S. military deployed the two atomic bombs, the Little Boy and the Fat Man, on the Japanese city of Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, and then Nagasaki, August 9, 1945, respectively. The bombing led us to the former surrender of Japan and the end of the World War II in September 1945. 世界上第一颗原子弹是曼哈顿计划的一部分，并于1945年7月16号在美国新墨西哥州成功引爆。这次爆炸被称为三位一体的试验，最后于1945年8月在日本广岛长崎投下原子弹，结束了第二次世界大战。曼哈顿计划是二战期间的一项旨在研发第一颗原子弹的秘密研究计划。该计划由罗伯特·奥本海默领导，科学家在多个地点工作，其中包括新墨西哥州的洛斯阿拉莫斯原子弹的设计地。三位一体的实验，1945年7月16号，绰号为小工具的第一颗原子弹，在新墨西哥州阿拉莫戈多附近的沙漠中成功引爆。这次试验证明了原子弹的可行性，并促使成了战争的原子弹在成功后，美军分别在日本广岛1945年8月6日和长崎1945年8月9号部署2颗原子弹，小男孩和胖子。这些轰炸最后终导致日本在1945年9月正式投降，第二次世界大战结束。Malaria, mosquito is the special and anopheles. mosquito that is infected with the malaria parasites, Plasmodium, and can transmit the disease. The Thomas female, the Anopheles, the mosquito becomes infected when they feed on the blood of a person with the malaria, allowing the parasite to mature and eventually be transmitted to a new human host through a subsequent bite. Symptoms typically appear 10 to 15 days after infection, through they can be delayed. 略文具有具体指感染疟原虫的略文，它能够将疟疾传播给人类。雌性疟蚊吸食疟疾病患者的血液后，会感染疟疾。疟疾原虫会在那个发育成熟，最后透过叮咬传染给新的人类宿主。症状通常在感染后10到15天出现，但也可能延迟。孟山都公司成立于1901年，该公司的首款产品是人工甜味剂糖精。1920年代，孟山都公司业务扩展到基础工业化学品领域。第二次世界大战期间，孟山都公司为了曼哈顿计划又研究做出了贡献。该计划最终促成了原子弹的研发。孟山都公司一直为美国政府经营一座核设施，直到1980年代末期。1940年代，孟山都公司也成为合成纤维和塑胶的领先制造商，其中包括聚苯乙烯，在美国环保署 EPA 的危险废弃物产生量最大的化学品清单中。聚苯乙烯位列第5。自1940年代起，孟山都公司一直是美国十大化学公司之一。这个沉寂与戴奥辛。二战后，孟山都公司提倡在农药中使用化学农药，其中主要农业化学品包括了2,4,5-T、DDT、拉索和沉剂等除草剂。沉剂在越战期间被美国政府广泛用作落叶剂，后来被证明具有高度致癌性。孟山都在生产沉剂中的2偶因含量比越南沉剂的另一大沉剂另一的供应商的陶氏化学公司高许多倍，这使得孟山都公司成为美国越战老兵提起诉讼的主要被告。这些老兵因解除沉剂而出现了一系列令人衰弱的症状。孟山都公司的内部备忘录显示，孟山都在向美国政府出售沉剂用于越南时，已经知道沉剂有戴奥辛污染问题。The malaria carrying mosquito were a deadly threat to the soldiers during the World War II. In sweaters with the tropical and humid environment, particularly the South and the Southwest Pacific, to China, Burma, India, the threat, and the Mediterranean. The region, including the area like the the Guadi Canal, the provided the ideal breeding the ground for the Anopheles, the mosquitoes. That transmitted the disease, causing more casualties than the enemy bomb in some instance. 二战期间，携带疟疾的蚊子对热带潮湿环境下的士兵构成致命威胁，尤其是在南太平洋和西南太平洋中缅印战区以及地中海地区，这些地区包括瓜尔卡纳尔岛等地，为传播疟疾的疟蚊虫提供了理想的繁殖地。在某些情况下造成的伤亡比敌方的战斗还要多。The colossal Fundy tide. The world the highest tides rise in the upper bay of the Fundy, with the upper to a 17 feet. 17 meter, the 56 feet, the vertical again at the head of the bay. This the tide work on the roughly a 6-hour cycle, and each peak of the low arrived 50 minutes later each day. Twice daily, 6 hours after 6 time. The bay is empty, but then the funny surged onward, and the water funneled into the bay and up the numerous rivers. The upper Fundy is the split into two arms of the cape. The Chinkanakto, the wedge-shaped the point that angles into the bay. On its the west side, the Chicaneko Bay, with the longsome coastline, that penetrates inland, and it finished at the Cumberland Basin near the Amherst. On the cape, the other side, the May compressed itself, fill it into the Minas Channel. It is here in the upper reaches of the bay that the tides are the highest. By the time the rising water funnels into the head of the bay, it is in the form of the tidal ball leader wave that rise inland up the area river. The arriving wave can be the denty, ankle high ripple, or and the upright wall of the knee-high water, depending on the tide. High tide in the bay of the Fundy